Okay, guys, so I've been approached several times now about how gear is, or well, how people are building a lot of troops and they're still finding themselves unsuccessful with defense, and they're burning and they have talked to one guy, he said he had almost 1 trillion troops and he was still burning. Okay, and after talking with him for a while, I realized that he was using the wrong gear. I mean, and it can be something as that simple. So I definitely wanted to make a video talking about what gears not to use, especially as I'm doing as I'm learning how to rally and whatnot. It's definitely something that you need to be aware of as a trap. And so those two gears are going to be Lycan or Lickin, or however you say it. I say Lycan because that's what I've always known it to be. But okay, so Lycan and let's see, Chimera gear. Lycan and Chimera gear are not good defense gear. I know they're sold as defense, but I'm promising you the best two gears out right now, or the best two gear combinations out right now, are going to be this gear that I have shown here, which is Frostlord Helm, Frostlord Weapon, and then Glacier King body armor and feet, and then 3 kunai. Okay, and I have these gemmed all wrong. This is an old set. I don't use this anymore, but I wanted to just show you. Okay, so this is obviously trap gear, and this has been a tried and true trap gear for a long time. This still works, okay? And for anybody who doesn't have the light Lava Titan gear, now I'm going to say that's the best gear you can have right now. However, if you don't have that, use this combination. I know it's not a full set and you can't get the full set bonus, you can't get the base set bonus, but you can take those points. It's I think it's 35 points per. You can take those points and put them somewhere else. Okay, and that's huge. Okay, what I see people use, and I don't know if I still have it. Let me look through here and see. Lycan gear is garbage. If you sit in Lycan gear, expect to be zeroed when you get back. Anybody with Lycan gear on is a good target. I mean, unless you have enough troops to where you can go pretty much hero-less. But if you're in Lycan and you're at 20 trillion, we're going to try. You might cap, but the likelihood is that we're going to burn you, especially with the new research coming out. You really got to be in the right gear, guys. So when you're talking about, I'm going to quit because I can't, I can't defend my own city, I always have to be in a shield. Make sure you got all your ducks in a row. Make sure you got the right gear on. Make sure you're increasing your hero level as the game progresses. If you're still sitting at like 78, I mean, yeah, you can do it. You got to have a whole lot of troops. But, hero level, VIP, your building boosts, everything's got to be in a row. So I get frustrated sometimes because people are like, well, I have 1 trillion troops, and then I look at their account and they have, hero 76, VIP 25, and it's like, guy, I mean, you're not ready. I hate to be just like, but this is the game. This is Game of War. If you don't have these things upgraded like you need to, you're not going to be able to compete. You're going to have to stay shielded. But if you do have a lot of those ducks in a row, even if you have hero level 80, 79, 80, you can still cap. I promise you. You got to have enough troops, and you got to have the right gear. You got to have the right VIP. it is possible. I just, and this is not the first time it's happened when I'm talking to somebody. They're sitting in Chimera gear, which is garbage. If you look at this gear, and I've tested this numerous times, okay? And I have health gems in there now. But or I don't know what they are actually. They might be health gems. Anyways, I've tried it in a bunch of different combinations trying to make it work. It doesn't. It was pushed as a great new defense gear, and I think that's probably why they came out with Lava Titan right afterwards, because it just really wasn't, especially with the new researches and everything else. This gear will get you zeroed. The guy I was talking to was using Chimera with, I think 3 kunai, right? And he was at a trillion troop level, burning. If you have a trillion troops and you don't have really low hero, I guarantee you can cap. You're just not in the right gear, okay? With 2 trillion troops, you can cap heroless. So think about that. Like with double, your hero should... half of that your hero should be able to cap unless you're really low hero level or you're in research gear or you're in crap gear. So I just want to stress that. Be in the right gear. Like I say, these 2 gears, Lava Titan and the Glacier King Frost Lord Kunai setup. Sorry, I went to the wrong one. This one right here. Now this is Glacier King. Like say the helm, the weapon, Glacier King. Or, Frost Lord. Excuse me, yeah. Helm and weapon, Frost Lord, Glacier King for the body and the feet, and then 3 kunai. Gem it all with, if you have it, the Safeguard gem set. If not, the Aegis Defense gem set. Safeguard gem set is 3 times more powerful per gem set than the Aegis Defense set. Also keep that in mind. If you don't have the right gems, it can be a problem. If you don't have your hero skill tree set up correctly, it can be a problem. Now, you don't have a full set or base set, like I said, so you have to skill your tree correctly for that. But I have what I call my base hero skill tree for defense set up with this, because I don't get the full set because I have 1 kunai. And that's because defense debuff is running so high now. You really need something to cut that in half. And with 1, you get 50% reduction. So that's why I run it like this. It's been super successful. I don't even need as many troops as I have. I just, I'm tired of... now, I can, if they're not cored, I can cap solo or heroless on solo marches now. I don't really want to get to, the 50 trillion level, because I still want to be a trap eventually again. Once I figure out where that line is and learn more from other traps that are playing. And there's some guys in our group that are much better than me. And if you guys wanted to, we got spots open. Not many, but we do have a couple spots. We're in Sachi, Kingdom 418. These guys teach me what I know, and we go back and forth as far as strategies and whatnot all the time. There's one kid in here, 14. He's only spent $100 on his account, and he is much smaller and is able to take much bigger than most players, cap them. There's some good guys in our group is what I'm saying. I don't want to ramble on about it, but yeah, make sure you choose the right gear, and ask for help. If you're really struggling, there's so many line groups, there's so many people in your kingdom. I guarantee you there's better traps than you in your kingdom. If you think you're the best trap, then you're probably full of it. There's